adventurer. It's been a while. I've heard all about what you've been doing from Captain Da Vinci and Jake. I have something I want to ask you. It's about the star fragment of Siliveth you have. Recently, the Salavian Order has been acting strangely. It has something to do with the Tower of Greed, and it's even running monstrous chimera experiments. You're up to something. We've secured information that there's a hidden archive inside the Temple of Siliveth. There must be some clues in there. Please find out what the Order is after. If you head to the Temple of Siliveth, you'll find someone who will help you with your investigation. Someone you'll be very happy to meet. When the investigation is over, please come to the Crimson Mansion. We've set up a temporary base there. Please, be careful.
Welcome.
When are they coming? This place gives me the creeps. Oh, it was you! I was worried that a stranger would show up, but now I can rest easy. Oh, right. Her name is Sienna, right? She summoned me out of nowhere and gave me a special mission. She said it was to investigate the Salavian Order, and that I would be doing so with someone else. I'm so glad it's you. Especially since you're already a celebrity. I can't believe I'm friends with someone so amazing. What are you talking about? You deserve all the fame. Even Lottie would be proud of you. Everyone on Wisp Island is rooting for you. Yeah, if we stay here, we're going to get spotted. But the front gate is too risky. How do we get in? Really? All right, let's do it. I'm so glad you're with me. The Order's goons are up ahead. Let's go. We must be pretty deep inside. Was this always here in the temple? Nice! That serves you right. What's with that statue? What? You did that? on a call!
In the end, you will go back to her embrace without fail.
I'm aching, Olga. Looks like...
That companion turned out to be none other than Benny. Concerned about the Order's vigilance, you infiltrated the Temple of Siliveth through a hidden passage, and, after many twists and turns, discovered a forbidden archive deep within the temple.
Is it this way? Nice! You've really gotten strong, haven't you? I guess that's what it takes to be renowned like you.
I heard there's a woman going around asking or...
I've finally done it. The strongest monster of all, Deus Chimerus. No matter how hard he tries, Osrael, that idiot elder, can't. I risked everything. Only now am I able to stand before my master as a researcher without feeling any shame. Though if the chaos that monster brings helps the goddess even a little, then my life won't have been a waste. Oh, Siliveth, I ask that you bless the path ahead of me.
It happened during a doctrinal discussion with the research division. I heard something interesting from research priest Kamir, who was investigating the mana frenzy phenomenon of star fragments. It differed from the initial hypothesis that the frenzy was a defensive mechanism to prevent the Chosen from using excessive power, a divine safeguard for their safety. Instead, it is said to be the goddess's test to find a suitable vessel to use when she returns to this world and manifests someday. This wasn't mere speculation to stir interest. I judged it a theory that also fits the Elder's prophecy, so I ordered further research and allocated budget. To advance the research, we'll need to gather a great number of star fragments. I'll have to think of a way. For us who have chosen to become the villains as punishment for learning the truth, there is nothing left to fear. So, we must continue to fill this world with chaos. That is the mission that has been given to us, and we cannot turn away from it. For the stars to shine, darkness must first descend upon the world, so that their light may be revealed. The goddess will return amid the chaos, borrowing the body of one she inhabits, becoming a single blazing incarnation. This is the one and only truth the goddess has delivered to us. Glory be before the noble name of Siliveth, now and always. It happened during a doctrinal discussion with the research division.
Have you been well, Aurelie?
I have to say I'm pretty tired these days. The Order's been rather unsettled lately. I heard orders came down to move something important away from that shore soon. It turned out that Melanith was the one who gave the order. The moment I heard that, I knew exactly how the ones tied to Gazar would react. It turned into a whole mess. To me, those orcs in the Archaeum are all the same. What is the Elder even thinking? Either way, which side do I latch onto if I want to live? Give me wisdom, Aurelie.
The stories written in these books. Are the stories in these books true? I feel like we just learned something that we weren't supposed to. I know, right? That last one is about the Salavian Order splitting in two. Yeah, we'll be in trouble if more of them show up. Let's get going. Go to the Crimson Mansion's temporary base.
You entered the Forbidden Archive and conducted your investigation. There you found books detailing abominations like Deus Chimera.
So, is NIX still unreachable?
Yes. Something's not quite right. No ordinary snowstorm can be this fierce.
We'll discuss that later. Welcome. I hear Sienna assigned you to this mission. I'm sorry to have given you such a difficult task. I know your plate is full. Thank you for your kind words. So how did your investigation go? The Archaeum Legion is still going strong. And if the Dwarven Orcs and the Salavian Order join forces, we must make the necessary preparations accordingly. Still, the fact that they're divided between the Archaeum Legion and the Dwarven Orcs, it's something to think about. This requires more careful attention. I'll have someone look into it. You have my thanks.
The Salavian Order is most definitely up to something. When they began creating forbidden abominations, starting with King Chimerus, I realized they had no regard for the rules and ethics that govern magic, nor for the value of life itself. As a wizard, I cannot forgive what they've done. I'm glad I trusted you and your friend with this matter. To be honest, I never expected to uncover this much information. Good job, adventurer.
Stop!
I must see Captain Da Vinci now. Janice sent me. Hurry and let me in already. I told you, there's no time to waste. I need to... I'm not lying. I'm here on behalf of Janice. Here's your proof. I must speak with Clay. Bring him here, now.
What's all this fuss about?
You, please. I must speak with Clay. Right away. Or Captain Da Vinci. If he's here, all the better. My name is Adriana. Janice sent me here. Oh, you're...
Clay went to NIX because Janice summoned him. But now you're saying she sent you to find Clay. I'm not sure I follow. Someone you know? What do you mean by that? Then, this woman is Adriana, the one who brought the cursed rain down on Laslan. They say the Archeum Legion's threats and schemes drove her to it. So, that's why she's got a mechanical arm. But for her to come from NIX at a time like this... Truth is, we've lost contact with them for a while now. Not just with Janice and Clay and NIX, but with the other Resistance members as well. Of course, NIX is a land that lives on its own, untouched by either the Archeum Legion or the Resistance, all thanks to that brutal cold. We've only sent a few people there. But with two of the Resistance's key wizards in NIX, and no word from them, I can't say that I'm not worried. Either way, this woman seems to know something. For now. Oh, just what in the world happened in NIX?
This is Adriana, right? Thanks to you. She's in the clear for now. She doesn't have any visible injuries. But if she made it all the way down here alone from NIX, she's probably worn down to the bone. Like I said, she also has the power of the Star Fragment, though in a frenzied form. If she ran into danger, she would have been able to react accordingly. And on top of that, I used healing magic. She should have woken up by now. The lighthouse where Adriana stayed. If she experienced the frenzy there, and spent a long time in contact with her younger sibling, there might be a clue there. Captain Da Vinci didn't mention it, but right now, NIX is cut off. Parrot mail, magical communication, even travel by magic circle. All of it's blocked. We established this temporary camp to determine whether NIX could be reached by land. Unfortunately, that path was blocked as well by some kind of force. And yet, if Adriana came from NIX, that means there is a way in. I hate to ask this right after you finished a mission, but... could you... go and check? All right. While you're gone, the other wizards and I will monitor Adriana's condition. We'll need to repair her mechanical arm, too. What do we do about this mechanical arm?
You've really become something else. You're on casual speaking terms with people like Captain Da Vinci and Sienna. Oh, don't be modest. Anyway, you're heading to the lighthouse on the Windhill Shores, right? I want to keep going with you, but I've got an urgent contract I accepted earlier. I think I've got to go handle that mission. Man, you really are the pride and joy of our Wisp Island. I'm so proud of you, I really am. If I keep at it, can I be like you someday? Then I'll be heading back now. Count on it.
Clay had departed for NIX at Janice's summons. Then Adriana arrived, claiming Janice had sent her to find Clay. In order to wake the fallen Adriana, you decided to investigate both the lighthouse where she had stayed and Martinet's clinic.
Just why are the Archeum looking for me again? I can't allow that tragedy to be repeated. It's probably time for me to leave. At the very least, Martinet will be safe.
Archeum forces captured Martinet, the younger of two twin sisters. By keeping her hostage, they forced the shaman Adriana, who wielded the power of a star fragment, to call forth the rains. As the ritual began, rain cascaded from the sky, accompanied by crashes of thunder. But the Archeum forces had altered the ritual. Their tampering caused a cursed rain to fall on Laslan. Wherever the rain fell, creatures transformed into violent monsters that attacked people and devastated the farmland. Adriana was shocked to witness what she had done. When the Archeum forces turned on the sisters, meaning to kill them now that they had served their purpose, the awe-inspiring power of the star fragment that lay dormant within Adriana flooded out, and their enemies were annihilated in an instant. In the aftermath, Adriana was beset by unspeakable disfigurations, swallowed by guilt over her role in causing the cursed rain.
I left the book I found with Martinet.
At the lighthouse, where Adriana had been staying, you found part of a hastily torn note. In it, it was written that she had entrusted a book she had found to her younger sister, Martinet.
truth of Siliveth. Confirmed Adrisha Reverian's forbidden book. Too dangerous here. I'll leave it with Martinet.
How could she, who followed her mother Einar's will, and worked with her siblings to build a perfect world, fall overnight to become the goddess of destruction, forbidden love? That single line explained everything. Myths are stories of the gods, but their records are always written by the victor. The star fragments aren't merely shards of mana. They are a crystallized core of her pain and memories. That is what they are. Whoever bears it gains power, but in return must also shoulder the suffering she endured. Siliveth did not see herself as a destroyer. She merely sought, in the end, to take responsibility for the ruin wrought by her own hand. Frenzy is not proof of corruption. Rather, and paradoxical though it may seem, it is a means of protecting those who bear the power of a star fragment. Frenzy is simply what occurs when a person is unable to bear the weight of that power. I meant to continue my investigation into those who had suffered the effects of mana frenzy, but few survived. Even among those who lived, most were either grievously maimed or no longer sound of mind, and so I could not carry the inquiry any further. And here, the notes now come to an end.
The final reconstructed note revealed that Adriana had discovered the contents of a forbidden book containing the truth about Siliveth, and had placed it in Martinet's care. The book, written by an author named Adrisha Reverian of the Pure Light Tower, argued that Siliveth...
Oh! Hey, it's been forever! I heard about you from Benny a while back. I hear you've become quite the famous member of the Resistance. Demore and Mr. Burmetz came all the way out here too, for some kind of conference, and they were so happy to hear news about you. I came all this way because I wanted to find a certain book, but they won't even let me in since I'm neither a wizard nor a member of the Resistance. If I'd known this would happen, I would have at least joined the Resistance with Benny. Oh, right! You're a member of the Resistance, aren't you? Then, do you think you could borrow that book for me? I'd be more than happy just to get a look at it. It's called High Output Mana Stabilization Structures for Mechanical Bodies. With everything that's happened, more people are replacing parts of their bodies with machinery, right? Honestly, seeing you and Benny at a time like this made me feel like I ought to do something too. And then I started thinking, maybe I could help through the one thing I'm good at, mechanical engineering. It isn't a widely established field just yet, but that book by Reverian is supposed to be a remarkably well-developed theoretical work. So I thought even getting to read it just once would help, and that's why I came here. That's right, someone named Ashiridi Reverian is really famous around here, but they say that person published that one book and then vanished. But no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't get my hands on it, so I ended up coming all the way here. You're looking for a Reverian book too? Huh, that's odd. The names are a little different. Adrisha, Ashiridi. Right, I'm counting on you. Why are there two Reverians? Did they somehow write their own name wrong?
We have a variety of contracts here. Would you like to take a look? Back again, I see. Are you looking for a book? Reverian? I see. Goodness. Might I ask which book you were looking for? Ah, that may be a problem. Well, that book is on the list of forbidden books, so even for you, I cannot authorize not only borrowing it, but even viewing it. Only Resistance officers with certain authorities are permitted limited viewing and borrowing access. Even so, there's nothing I can do. Rules are rules. My apologies. Yes, if you are a Resistance officer, registered as a wizard with the Pure Light Tower, then it is possible. I am truly sorry.
While heading to Pure Light Tower in search of Reverian, you met Lottie. She too was looking for a book by a similarly named Reverian, one concerning mechanical bodies. But as she was neither a mage nor a member of the Resistance, she had no access to it. It was likely at that moment that hope first arose that Lottie might be able to repair Adriana's broken mechanical arm.
You're back? Oh, and with Officer Rutain?
Richard, I'd like to look for the book myself. Would that be all right?
Ah, yes. Understood. Please, go ahead.
I'll look for the book here. Be careful!
I removed the viewing restriction on that forbidden book, but it seems the safeguards went haywire again. I will make sure to report this matter to security. Thank you very much for helping out again. My, but are you acquainted with Officer Rutain as well? To think you would bring someone so high-ranking among the wizardly officers, that's quite a... You didn't know? Rutain is known as a genius mage. It's practically the first thing anyone says about him. Just look at how young he was when he became an officer. Well, in any case, I'll check the book out under his name. The sooner we finish this, the sooner I can get back to cleaning up this mess. The author? Oh, you mean Reverian? Rutain likely knows more about that than I do. There is, well, a wizard registry. As I understand it, mages use it to share certain personal details among themselves. Oh dear, and when am I ever going to clean all this up?
Phew, that was alarming. Still, I'm glad we found the book. I will have it checked out under my name, so you may return it at your leisure. Not at all. I'd consider this another way to assist your mission, adventurer. Please, ask whatever you wish. Ah, Reverian. Yes. That is rather complicated. I only know the matter in broad terms. That someone took issue with what was written in that book. I have only heard bits and pieces myself, but from what I understand, it directly challenges the existing image of Siliveth. Now then, one moment. There should be at least something in the wizard registry. Let me take a look. Just a moment. Let me concentrate. Now, let's see. Ah, here it is. There is not much else, but both Reverians are listed with the same registered address. Somewhere in the Crimson Mansion, it seems. Whether they are still there, I cannot say. Quite a few people enter their information in the registry and never properly update it. No one really keeps track of such things. For now, please give the book to your friend, and I will open a magic circle to take you there.
Reverian's book had been classified among the forbidden texts and could only be viewed by officers of the Resistance. With Rutain's help, as he happened to be nearby at the time, you were able to gain access after a small incident. Even then, in order to learn more about the matter...
I heard quite a commotion. Oh, so this is the book! Thanks! But wait, you're going to look for Reverian's house? If that's the case, do you think I could come with you too? There's something I really want to check with the author of this book. Me? Oh, I'm still a beginner, but I can handle simple maintenance at least. Why do you ask? So she came from NIX. That's exactly the sort of thing I wanted to ask Reverian about. I mean the power supply that keeps mechanical devices running in extreme environments. If I can meet that person and confirm my hypothesis, it might be possible. Really? Thank you! I promise, I won't get in the way. Don't worry.
Please use this magic circle.
If I'll really get to meet them! Is this the house? The security measures look pretty serious. Huh? You're just going to blow it up?
Who are you? You lot! Lynn, get behind me, now!
You're... a Shiradi Reverian, aren't you?
What? How do you know that name?
Varnick, put that down. They mean no harm.
It is you, right? Wow, I can't believe I'm really meeting you!
It has been a long time since I last heard the name Reverian. I am Soyan Lin, from the Far East. Yes, I came all the way to Silesium from the distant east to study Siliveth. That was my purpose. Though no sooner had I arrived, I was swept up in the war and left stranded here, unable to go back. Reverian is a false name I created to conceal my identity. If you have come all this way, then you must be someone who bears the power of a star fragment. Otherwise, no one would have in truth gone to such lengths to find me, and, of course, especially now that my books have been forbidden. No, I was not asking for an apology. Now then, what is it you wish to know? She once suffered mana frenzy and lost an arm. It seems she made the journey on foot from NIX, and even now, she has yet to regain her senses. I can't be certain without seeing her, but I don't believe that was caused by a star fragment frenzy. The mana frenzy in those who bear a star fragment isn't because the power is a curse, nor because it causes rejection. It's closer to a surge of power, meant to protect the bearer of star fragment in moments of peril. However, ordinary people cannot withstand that power. As a result, the body is damaged afterward, and in severe cases the magic erupts and leads to death. Depending on the magnitude of that power, the surrounding area may even be reduced to ruins. You have suffered from a bout of mana frenzy as well. Let me have a look. No, that cannot be. No, this is impossible. The energy within you is so chaotic that it would not be surprising if you went into a mana frenzy at any moment, and yet you're enduring it completely. Even with the calming potion and the special blessing of a divine beast, it should not be possible for it to remain this stable. Unless... No, it is nothing. That is merely a tale passed down in ancient myths. In any case, it really seems the condition of this Adriana you speak of was not caused by a mana frenzy. I'm sorry I could not be of more help, even though you came all this way.
Wait a second. You left some clearance in this joint on purpose, didn't you?
So you do have eyes. That's how you keep the output stable.
Did you see that? This place is incredible! Right. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Did things work out on your end, too? I told you earlier, I was thinking about a device that could withstand extreme environments, right? I think I may have found the answer here, but... Well, I think I've sorted some of it out in theory, but it's still only a theory, so I think I'll have to test it in a brutally cold environment at least once. Mr. Bernick said that if the method I came up with works, it might be able to restore that Adriana person's arm. Huh? Really? The wizard's residence? Essence of water formed by Deluge Noah's cold.
If it's Deluge Noah's cold, it may be possible. Deluge Noah's cold should be enough to test the method your friend devised. You've got a lot of questions, I'm sure, but this is as far as we go for now. Didn't you say you were in a hurry?
Mr. Bernick, you designed this part around human joints, right?
That's right. Machines...
It has been quite some time since I last saw Bernick this excited. It is somewhat difficult to explain this briefly, but he was once a researcher at the Black Anvil Forge. But they aligned themselves with the Archeum Legion and began demanding things that went against all reason, so he decided to end his research there. After that, the Archeum Legion and the dwarves tormented Bernick to no end. They stole all of his research materials and completely blew up his laboratory, driving him to the brink of death. Nearly dying, he made a desperate escape, and it was at that moment that he happened to meet me. I was able to keep him from dying with Eastern medicine. But in the end, he had no choice but to turn parts of his body into machinery himself. But enough reminiscing. You really should hurry up and help your friend. From what I have heard, we would like to help you as soon as possible as well, but our present circumstances do not allow us to do so easily. Still, I will give it some thought. There is one useful thing I learned after coming here, at least.
Do as you like.
I will open a magic circle to your destination.
Together with Lottie, you went to the address where Reverian was said to be staying, and entered the house by somewhat forceful means. Inside, you found a woman from the east and a man...
You really stole
cute little wizard.
What brings you here? Oh, I see. But this is a bit of a problem. During the last renewal of the seal, my master spilled all the essence of water. We were just about to go gather more together, but then he said some guests had arrived and went out, and he still hasn't come back. Oh, I think that's him now.
Adventurer?
Adventurer, what brings you here this time?
Did things go well where you went? I see. The name Reverian. Ah, Adventurer. Might you be able to gather some berries? I heard about Adriana, from Captain Da Vinci. He said the reason she hasn't yet awakened seems to be related to the red energy originating from the abyssal meteor. Yes, that's right. For some reason, Adriana appears to have been exposed to far too much red fog. As I understand it, those who bear the power of a star fragment have some resistance to the red fog. She should awaken soon, but given the circumstances, I came to gather berries to treat her as quickly as possible. Really? That's a relief. I only hope at least one part of this can be resolved. Come to think of it, didn't you say your friend works with mechanical bodies? It seems Adriana's mechanical arm also needs repair. It could not withstand the chill of NIX. I believe that may also be part of the reason she has not awakened. Since your friend works with mechanical bodies, could they perhaps take a look?
I can't promise I'll be able to fix it, but if the problem was the cold, then we need essence of water infused with Deluge Noah's cold.
Deluge Noah?
Master, if only you'd been more careful back then.
Quiet down, you! Well, as you heard, we need to collect some more essence of water. Ah, yes. You may go, adventurer. After last time, I opened a shortcut, so even 2 people could make the trip if energy runs low again. Sending Melvin off by himself? No, absolutely not. But I think it should be fine if he goes with your friend. If I go too, then who's supposed to look after our wizard officer? Let me use this chance to get acquainted with some important people, would you? Of course, the Resistance has continued sealing and driving back Deluge Noah, so to be honest, things have stabilized to the point where one person could make the trip alone. See, I knew you'd understand. Then, Melvin and your friend can go, and you, adventurer, can gather the berries and meet us back here.
Looks like that settles it. Then I am in your hands, cute little wizard.
All right, off you
Master.
go. Officer Rutain, please have some tea.
Pardon? Ah, no, really.
At the wizard's residence, Rutain had arrived in haste to secure berries capable of neutralizing the energy of the red fog. One reason Adriana could not awaken, it turned out, was that she had been excessively exposed to the power of an abyssal meteor.
So you've come. It's been some time. Good to see you. What brings you all the way here? The situation sounds urgent, but berry cultivation is still proving difficult. Until now, we've only harvested small amounts near the cave where Giselle used to live, but cultivating them separately hasn't been easy. The cave where Giselle lived collapsed some time ago, so it can no longer be accessed. Though I suspect it won't be a problem for you. After the cave collapsed, I checked the area to see whether there might still be a way in, and I found an entrance and a shaft leading inside. But when the cave gave way last time, the interior there collapsed as well. Ordinary folk like us cannot get through, but I suspect you may be able to. There should be a mine entrance above the cave where Giselle stayed. That's the entrance.
I have explored as far as the entrance with the others. Beyond that, however, the paths have collapsed, and the red fog is so thick that we couldn't go any further. Will you do it? Even so, the ground is unstable, and there is no knowing when it may collapse again. Be careful. There is a mine entrance above the cave where Giselle used to live.
You're a long time. Yeah, but as her food not tasty, still nice to Giselle. Cave again? Grandma said berry field there, but berries very hard to grow. Yes, very hard. Don't get hurt. Be careful. Find something from Grandma, then give to Giselle.
In search of more berries, you went to Azra and Giselle, only to learn that cultivating them had proven difficult. After the collapse of Giselle's cave, a new shaft was exposed, but it was too dangerous for ordinary people to enter. To secure the berries, the only resource capable of resisting red fog, you set out for the shaft.
I decided to try growing berries for Giselle. We can't keep... Oh, how do berries... Oh, Mayfrey. The field where I had scattered the berries collapsed, and all the effort I poured into it has come to nothing. Oh, Einar, please, protect our Giselle.
In the area around the shaft, you found records left behind by Giselle's grandmother, showing she had continued trying to cultivate the berries. Despite repeated failures, she never gave up on growing them for Giselle, and in the end, became so desperate that she even prayed to the gods for help. The journal made clear the berries were not simply plants found by chance, but a crop of hope that someone had struggled for a long time to keep alive.
Yeah, Azra reads to Giselle. Giselle want to learn what to read, Grandma. Thank you.
You're back safely. It is good to see you unharmed. Did you find the berries? So, her grandmother had been trying to cultivate a berry field, but then the field collapsed, and her efforts were for naught. Could it be that when the field collapsed, the seeds were scattered into the area below where the red mist was thick, and that is how they grew? From what you found, I wonder whether the very condition required to cultivate berries that ward off the red energy might, paradoxically, be the red fog itself. Based on the information you brought, I shall resume my research into berry cultivation. It is still in the early stages of research, but it should be more effective than eating the berries directly. Though depending on the case, a single unit may not be enough to produce the full effect. My apologies. I should be doing more as a researcher. Naturally, I've set Giselle's share aside with some room to spare. Thankfully, these days, there are even times when she does not fall ill without eating the berries. And thanks to you, have we not also found a clue to cultivating them? Take them without concern. For now, take some more medicine with you for any urgent matters that may arise in the future. They may be only half finished at the moment, but they should still prove useful.
Comparing the journal to the conditions on site revealed a startling possibility. The berries may have germinated and grown in areas where the red fog was especially dense. The seeds had likely taken root beneath the collapsed field, suggesting that the conditions required for their growth ran contrary to ordinary assumptions. This became
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
Preparations.
And so, at that very moment, I simply blasted the water elemental away with my ultimate spell.
Master, surely you don't mean that exploding staff magic?
Keep it down.
You've returned. Did you get the berries? I see. Then this is essentially a condensed form of the berry's energy. We should deliver it to Captain Da Vinci at once.
We've got a problem! Urgent! Red fog is flooding Daybreak Shore! Red fog is leaking from a massive gate on Daybreak Shore! Soldiers were dispatched, and I heard Officer Retain and the Adventurer were here, so I came to report. It's the massive gate along the cliffs of Daybreak Shore. I saw red fog seeping through the gap in the gate and reported it at once, but the gate is sealed and won't open. Captain Da Vinci said the two of you were here and told me to hurry and inform you, so I rushed here. Ah, understood. I will report it.
This is bad, isn't it? Something bad happened, right? If you need to go, go. Hurry. Me? What do you need? You mean that person from NIX, right? Thanks to Melvin, I was able to finish testing a device that can withstand extreme cold, but... Okay. If you're asking me that seriously, then I'll go take a look. Even if it doesn't work, I can at least help bring this medicine along.
Then, Miss Lottie, please go this way with the messenger.
We'll go too! We'll come with you!
Thank you to both of you as well. We will use this magic circle.
What? Master, you're serious? Me too?
As
Ezra handed over several early-stage berry medicine, and just as you were about to return to Adriana with them, a report came in that red fog was seeping from the crack of a massive...
Terrifying place.
Enemies!
Keep up!
Hit a place like this on Daybreak Shore! The Slavian Order. So they truly were hiding a place like this on Daybreak Shore. Yes, and judging by the gate that opened earlier, there must have been some great explosion deeper inside. I can sense a tremendous force from far within as well. We must press on at once. This red energy seems to be the same as what we encountered in the Swamp of Silence, and what infected Adriana. That would be for the best. A sound idea. The red energy is coming from deeper inside as well. Be careful!
The soldiers are down! Theodore's taking this! I pull my weight when it counts!
Well, might as well.
Down and blocked the way. We must find another route.
The time has finally come to unveil my ultimate magic!
No, stop!
Oh, stop fretting. Behold the true power of your master!
Burn the medicine! You no good unlucky master!
Adventurer, are you alright?
Are you both alright?
We're unharmed. Please, do not worry. In any case, it seems there is a path this way. I did not expect the floor to collapse. That gave me quite a fright. The energy in this red fog is overwhelming. I will need to take some medicine. You all right, adventurer? It seems you're enduring it through the power of the star fragment. Thank goodness I'm with you, adventurer. Well, I'm not sure whether we ought to thank Theodore for this, but at least we do seem to have found a way forward. Let us proceed this way.
Beyond the gate at Daybreak Shore lay an ancient sanctuary hidden by the Salavian Order. Inside remained intense crimson energy, traces of an explosion, crawling soldiers, and a massive force emanating from deep within. It looked less like a simple wreck.
This way! Yeah! Go! Adventurer, are you alright? Those Slavian Order fiends! Yes, I saw it as well. After a portal opened in the sky and the abyssal meteor was drawn into it, as if every last bit of power was consumed. We must report this to Captain Da Vinci at once. Quickly, let us find Theodore and Melvin and make our escape.
Master! My body!
Here, quickly, Melvin!
Melvin, stay with us! This is bad. The medicine doesn't seem to be working.
Please, tend to Melvin first. An enormous wave of red fog washed over us when we entered this place. Give my medicine to Melvin right away. I am fine. I may not look it, but I was once a candidate for Archwizard. I am sturdy enough. I am perfectly fine. Just look after Melvin, my apprentice.
What happened?
Melvin, thank goodness.
Theodore!
Routine! Adventurer! We're the reinforcements sent by Captain Da Vinci. Thank goodness you're both safe. Captain Da Vinci asked that once the situation is settled, you leave things here to Rutain and the reinforcements and return to the field camp, Adventurer. He asked me to tell you the twin sister has awakened. We will take care of these two as well. Please do not worry, and go at once.
Ow, that hurts. Don't worry about us. Just get going.
Master, why in the world did you give
Then
me
I shall
the
open a
medicine?
transportation magic circle for you.
Deep within the sanctuary, the Salavian Order succeeded in moving the secretly hidden abyssal meteor through a portal to an unknown destination. Afterward, all of the Order's members who had taken part in the ritual perished, without a trace. This made it clear that the entire rite had been carried out as part of a carefully orchestrated and meticulously prepared plan. In the process, Theodore and Melvin were exposed to the red fog.
The medicine you brought, along with Miss Lottie's treatment, brought her back to her senses for a short while, but she soon lost consciousness again. According to Sienna, the red energy and her arm have both been treated, but after taking so long to get here, it seems she has exhausted all of her strength. I noticed earlier that she brought a scroll over there and said you ought to read it. Might be worth a look. It seems she has stepped away for a moment, but go speak with Sienna once she returns.
The Star of Siliveth. It is a mana stone infused with the immense magic of the goddess Siliveth herself. Among the human wizards who coveted the magic of the elves, some dabbled in forbidden magic. After that incident, the Eye of Salvation went to war with the elves, and once driven back, resorted to creating the forbidden weapon, known as the Abyssal Meteor. In opposition, Zion Targaroth of the Lightbringer Society ended the war by dividing the Abyssal Meteor into 7 pieces and sealing them away. After many long years, the Eye of Salvation was transformed into the Slavian Order. While part of the Lightbringer Society spread outward into the Church of Einar and the independent research institution known as Venelux. Thus, it seemed the Star of Siliveth had vanished into history. And yet, Rebel Lupius led the Archeum Legion and cast the continent of Silesium into the turmoil of war. And once they began searching again for the star fragments, the Star of Siliveth endured, once more, as a symbol of destruction.
You're here. You've done so. I see you've already looked over the scroll I brought for you. I wanted to help you better understand the star fragment you carry, and the forces surrounding us. It is a magic scroll, made by someone I once knew, briefly. Please channel the power of the star fragment you carry into her. Gently, little by little. I cannot promise anything, but I heard that when you first met Adriana, the power the two of you wielded resonated with one another. That means the two of you possess a special kind of star fragment power. At this point, I think that is our only hope.
Yes, it is possible.
Reverian?
And you are?
My apologies. My name is Soyan Lin. Please forgive the sudden I felt I could not simply stand by and watch, so I came. As Sienna said, if you channel your power into her, then I do believe that this Adriana may indeed awaken. You said that when you suffered from a bout of mana frenzy, you remained unharmed, yes? She, on the other hand, lost an arm. Do you remember what I told you? That the mana frenzy is an outpour of power, meant to protect those who bear a star fragment in moments of peril. Even with the power of a star fragment, its magnitude differs from person to person. That may be interpreted, in effect, as a difference in each person's mana or innate strength. But it may also reflect a difference in the rank of the star fragment's innate power. This has never been proven, of course, but even so, after seeing you, I began to think that there may be some truth to it. If you are someone who has suffered from mana frenzy, and yet possesses a body capable of withstanding that power, then you should be able to control it, and pass it on to another. Control your power very carefully, little by little, and transfer it to her. Then, it should resonate, once more, with the star fragment sleeping within her, and begin the restoration of her body.
That does make sense, Reverian. Or rather, so, Yunlin.
It has been a long time, Sienna.
Just as So Yunlin said, control the power gradually, as though you're breathing it into her.
Carefully now. Gently. Slowly.
You're doing well. Just a little more.
We're almost there now. Her pulse is beginning to come back.
Da Vinci! Where is Captain Da Vinci?
I am Da Vinci. Go on. Tell me exactly what happened.
Oh, Einar. My thanks to you. You must warn Clay. This is a message from Janus. He must not go to NIX, no matter what.
Clay already left for NIX because Janus sent for him. What are you talking about?
What? Oh no. Then I'm too late. It's a trap. It wasn't Janus who summoned Clay. It was one of Kazar's lieutenants. She did it.
What?
After reporting the incident, Sienna presented a scroll titled Star of Siliveth, detailing the origin of the star fragments and the orders that diverged from it. Its author, So-Yun Lin, confirmed that such powers could resonate and be used for restoration rather than destruction. With that knowledge, she helped you awaken Adriana through the power of the star fragment.
was too late. It's a special ability she has. If she's met someone even once, she can imitate them perfectly. Their appearance, their voice, even their abilities. That's why I came here myself to warn you. Right now, Nix is cut off by a snowstorm. Neither parrot mail nor distant communications are getting through. And Janice said all of Nix will soon be in danger. She said it looks like the Archeum has moved an abyssal meteor into Nix. The red fog caused by the abyssal meteor has cut off the roads as well. That's why Janice sent me, since I bear the astral force of a star fragment, and I failed. We don't have time to just stand here like this any longer. Janice said she tried to manage this on her own. We have to get back to Nix. But how?
The situation is grave. So even the land routes are cut off. There is a way in by sea, of course, but it would mean taking a tremendous detour. And the only harbor in Nyx is occupied by pirates. Forcing our way through there would be unwise. Long ago, after the war between the giants and the elves, Nyx was frozen by the ancient elf Shamir to suppress the diabolic energy leaking out. Since then, it has become a barren, frozen land where no one can truly live. That is why Nyx has remained something of a neutral territory that neither the Resistance nor the Archeum could claim. Neither side wanted to continue the war while enduring that brutal, relentless cold. The war couldn't go on like that. But if Adriana's account is true, then it means the Archeum Legion moved the Abyssal Meteor in order to seize Nyx. The Abyssal Meteor you reported at Daybreak Shore troubles me as well. To think there are this many Abyssal Meteors at once. It may be early, but I believe the time has come to use it. There may be a chance. Just wait here a moment. Sienna, open a magic circle to that place.
So you...
Janice's message delivered through Adriana warned that all of Nyx would soon be in danger. The news that the Abyssal Meteor had been moved into Nyx, and that the land routes had been cut off by the Red Fog, made it clear just how grave and pressing the crisis had become. To save Janice, who had remained behind to face it alone, and to rescue the endangered Clay, Da Vinci resolved to make use of a hidden asset of the Resistance.
Began developing a secret weapon to improve our mobility, and to gain an edge in future battles. Ah, you mean that ship anchored over there? No, not that. Though, I can't say you're entirely wrong. Come, let us head inside.
Welcome, welcome! Oh, Adventure, you're here too! Just as I thought, just as I thought! The greatest talent from the Resistance to burst onto the scene! I wasn't putting my faith in you for nothing. Just what I'd expect from a true powerhouse. Captain Da Vinci personally asked something of me, so I've been helping him with it. Come on, don't just stand around here. It's almost finished now, and once you see it for yourself, you'll be really, really amazed. Yes, you will.
Unfortunately, there are still quite a few Archeum spies, so we had to be careful not to be discovered.
It's not like we could have wizards cast invisibility spells on it all day either. But of course! And that's why Captain Da Vinci sought me out.
Once he saw my research on dimensional circles, he asked if I could create a space beyond it.
Indeed. A secret weapon demands a secret workshop, I'm sure you'd agree. A space free from physical limitations and the risk of discovery. The space beyond the dimensional circle was perfect for this. Now witness the secret weapon of the Resistance. I present to you a battle airship, Aetherian.
Well, surprised? Are you alright? You look pretty stunned. This was something Captain Da Vinci set in motion. He said we'd need greater power for the battles to come. It's built with everything. The Resistance, the funds of the Lords who placed their trust in Captain Da Vinci, the magic of Venilux, mechanical engineering, and the technology of dimensional circles. But it still isn't complete. We're in the final adjustment phase, but we're short not only on mana, but also on the floating stones needed as propulsive cores. We designed the Aetherian by studying how floating islands remain aloft, and applying that principle to it. We had planned to gradually adjust the output and feed it energy over time, but now that we have to deploy the Aetherian in a hurry, we're in urgent need of materials. Recently, new floating islands have appeared near Saradoma Island, off Daybreak Shore. What our measurements indicate is that they contain floating stones with immense buoyancy. Even riding Gigantrite, no one without astral force can reach that location, so we haven't been able to mobilize many Resistance members. But if it's someone who can wield the power of the stars like you, it should be easy enough to reach. Even so, it'd be nice if you had someone to help you. Ah, you mean that friend from earlier, correct? All right. I'll send you back to the field camp. We'll stay here and continue the final adjustments. Bring back those floating stones.
What? You're back? You all rushed off in a group and now you're the only one back. Did things go well? Help? I've already finished adjusting her arm here. She should start recovering soon. Need help with something else, too? Just say the word. If it's something I can help with, I'll do it. Whoa! An aerial warship powered by floating stones. That's incredible! Mr. Burnick, did you hear that?
I did. That would be quite a sight indeed.
Gigantrite! Thanks for giving me a lift! Leave the floating stone here to me. So you've got to mind these carefully. Okay, let's go! Can't let you outshine me. Almost got them all. Is this about enough? You're truly a member of the
The
Resistance.
key material needed to complete the Ethereum was floating stones with tremendous buoyancy. To obtain them, I unlocked it.
This way. This way.
Adventurer, ride the auroral path to get here. There's no need to be scared. Just come slowly. You're here. Adventurer, how was the auroral path? Yes, exactly. The particles discharged from the Ethereum create an artificial galaxy, and we call that the auroral path. By using it, you'll be able to travel faster and more safely. So, anyway, did it work out? Just as I thought. I knew you were the best adventurer. I'll hurry and take these so I can finish the final preparations. Oh, yes, right. Sienna brought the others over a little while ago. You should go see them.
Are you certain it's all right for us to come along as well?
What are you talking about? Thanks to Bannock, the final checks went much more... Ah, there you are. Paul already reported everything to me. While you were helping out, I went and brought them here. Based on what I saw earlier, your friends Lottie and Bannock's skills with machinery could certainly be really helpful for the Ethereum as well. So Yunlin is tending to Adriana, whose condition isn't fully stable. I can vouch for her medical skills. So Yunlin and I go back to my days at the Pure Light Tower. She was a younger wizard, and scholar I thought very highly of. That scroll you saw earlier, that too was something So Yunlin made back when she was still going by Reverian. I hadn't seen her since her book was designated as forbidden text. I never thought I'd end up seeing her here again.
Wouldn't this side get better output if we connected it like this instead?
Not a bad idea.
It looks like
Well
the adjustments are nearly done.
You've done a great deal for us. Sophia, Robert, and Rutain are all carrying out different missions, so I keep ending up placing the hardest tasks on you alone. My apologies. Indeed, Clay and Janice are both invaluable assets to the Resistance, but that isn't the only reason we're exposing the Ethereum and heading to NIX. If the Archeum Legion were to seize NIX, which has long been something of a neutral territory, and lay hands on some unknown power there before we do, And then, of course, there's the abyssal meteor the Solavian Order supposedly transported somewhere. Jake is pursuing the Solavian Order matter, so we should have word soon. Once the final adjustments are fully complete, we'll head straight for NIX without delay. Will you join us? Good. You, I, everyone here, we're all in the same boat now. Let us go to NIX. Well then, shall we begin? Without delay, onward! Aetherian!
Once the floating stones were secured, the Resistance stood on the verge of launching the Aetherian. Lottie and Bernick provided technical support for its final adjustments, while Soyeon Lin continued treating Adriana, whose body had not yet fully recovered. At last, the Resistance's hidden weapon, the Aetherian, stirred its massive hull and set out for NIX.
I'm used to traveling by magic circles and portals, so actually riding here in person has left me a little dizzy. Still, we succeeded in approaching from above without getting caught in the red fog. For our first flight, both the Aetherian and everyone aboard held up remarkably well. NIX is a land neither the Resistance nor the Archaeum ever managed to claim in the end. Even if either side had taken it, the cold snap would have cost more than it was worth. For now, I'll start by adjusting things, so the Aetherian can remain stationed above NIX.
We've arrived. I'm glad the maiden flight ended safely. And what did you think of it? Good to hear. But the red fog has already spread across all of NIX. Thanks to our approach from above, it seems the Archaeum Legion still hasn't noticed us. Now, we need to find Janice and Clay. We've reached NIX, but they say communications are still down. Even if your astral force is strong, descending from this height through the red fog is impossible. But if we lower our altitude any further, we risk not only detection by the Archaeum Legion, but also exposure to the red fog. Of course, we didn't come to NIX unprepared. We outfitted the Aetherian with a number of functions for situations like this. One of them is the high-speed descent device known as the Ether Suit. That said, we rushed our departure, so that system has only barely completed preliminary trials. Even so, to place you in danger like this again... But this is no time to debate such things. Very well. I authorize temporary use of the Ether Suit. You must find out what became of Clay and Janice. Temporary use of the high-speed descent device, the Ether Suit, is authorized.
Adventurer, are you really descending using the Ether Suit? As Captain Da Vinci already told you, the Ether Suit is a device made to let you descend from the Aetherian to the ground at high speeds. With your star fragment power, you should withstand it without major problems.
Originally, it was also meant to be a device that would let other resistance forces deploy straight from the sky to the ground. Since the descent is so fast, you'll be going down equipped with ether wings so it won't put too much strain on your body. Once you descend to a certain altitude while in that state, you'll be able to morph without any problems. Just as I thought, just as I thought! You're really decisive! We've only barely managed a trial run so far, so we could only lock in on a single coordinate. But I can guarantee your safety. I'll get you as close to the border zone as I can, so don't worry. And please, be careful out there. Wait a moment. Nyx is enormous, so there's one more thing I'd like to ask of you. It's something you can do as soon as you reach the ground. Right now, the Etherean is holding position in the sky, and continuously releasing magic particles. Those particles will soon settle across all of NIX. If those particles resonate with the special particles found in NIX's extreme cold snap, they can create an auroral path in the sky. As you travel through NIX, you'll eventually come across ancient ruins known as star beacons. When you do, focus the power of your star fragment there. Then, the Etherean's magic particles will resonate with the power of your star fragment. Once that resonance is fully complete, the power of the star fragment will draw in NIX's special particles, and an auroral path will be formed. First, connect the auroral paths. Using it, you should be able to reach the border zone. I think it would be best to gather information there. Besides, that also happens to be the place where Janice's signal was last detected. Destination, the Frozen Nightlands. Ether suit, launching! When you get back, you have to tell me what the ride was like.
Can they really withstand a rapid descent from this height?
It's within the durability threshold. There shouldn't be.
Even after reaching NIX's airspace, communication with the ground was impossible, and lowering the Ethereum further would increase the risk of detection and exposure. Da Vinci therefore authorized emergency use of the high-speed defense device, the Ether Suit, which had only just been tested.
Adventurer, what are you doing here?
What
Captain Da Vinci's here too. I was just trying to get Clay's whereabouts out of some Arkham scum. Figured he wouldn't talk nicely, so I roughed him up a little. I was ambushed on arrival in NIX and separated from Clay. I've been near the border zone since, trying to track him down. I see. Then yes, the border zone is where we need to go. It's a fair distance from here, so let's move carefully. Creating an artificial auroral path out of magic particles. That's an impressive idea.
On the ground, you reunited with Iska, who explained that he had been attacked as soon as he arrived in NIX, and was separated from Clay, and had since been tracking him around the border zone. When he heard of the artificial auroral paths, created from the magical particles scattered by the Etherean, he realized that it might connect to the so-called star beacons.
We're in for a fight! Get ready! Looks like we're done. Looks like we've cleared them out. This should be the star beacon you mentioned. So, the Etherean's magic particles do create an artificial auroral path. I need to see it for myself, but if this auroral path really is a path made by the stars, then riding it via morphing should be possible too. That's something to look forward to. If such path exists, we can reach the border zone faster. Well then, let's head up and see. Come on, let's go. A means of travel from an artificial auroral path. I'm impressed. Now, that's not a method I expected. At this rate, we'll reach the border zone in no time. That tall tower is Shamir's tower. Come on, let's get moving again. So I guess engineers really do save the world. See that huge mark over there? They call those massive footprints Vegamore's Path. Come on, we're almost there. Let's move. Hard to believe, but they say those enormous footprints beside it belong to a colossal creature called Vegamore. Finally made it. This is the entrance to the border zone. The only reason a base as large as the border zone can exist in a wasteland like NIX is because it draws mana from those mana stones around it. That's what lets it maintain a stable supply of mana. Of course, that also makes it a target. Still, the border zone has someone looking out for it, so I suppose it's safe enough. You'll understand soon enough. Once we head down, just be careful. I've brought you this far, so I'm going back to keep searching for Clay. I'll look my way, you look yours. Stay focused on getting to the border zone.
Fighting is banned on these grounds at all times.
You're from...
Martinet, do you know this person?
This is the person who helped me and my sister. They're good. I can guarantee it.
Fine. On your feet. Outsider, No one fights here. Not under any circumstances. Least of all near the magic core. How amusing. There are no exceptions in the border zone. Human, elf, dwarf, or any other beasts. Resistance or Archaeum, it makes no difference. Those are the laws of the border zone. If you won't abide by them, leave. Martinet has vouched for you, so I'll let it pass this once. But if I see even a hint of this sort of behavior, I won't overlook it. No one will stop you so long as you do not fight. Welcome to the border zone, outsider.
Thank goodness.
Now all of you, enough gone.
Cerise can be a little harsh. Yes, that's Cerise Noctis, the captain of the local watch here in the border zone. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say this place stays as safe as it does because of her. And things almost turned ugly next to the magic core, which is even worse. Thanks to that yellow magic core, the border zone can stay relatively warm and livable, even here in the cold of NIX. It's one of the most precious resources we have at our disposal. Once you're inside the border zone, labels like the Resistance and Archaeum don't mean a thing. Even that Archaeum soldier from earlier has been here quite a while. It probably doesn't make much sense to you yet. It didn't to me at first either. But what brings you all the way out here to NIX? So, my sister made it safely. That's a relief. But if Clay was already in NIX, then she must have arrived too late. And with the red fog on top of that.
The border zone was governed as a neutral territory where humans, elves, dwarves, other species, the Resistance, and Archaeum alike were all subject to the same rules. There you met Cerise Noctis, leader of the local watch, who made it clear that no armed conflict would be tolerated in the border zone, and welcomed you in her own harsh way.
Come on, come with me. Quickly. Cerise was a bit too harsh, wasn't she? Please try to understand. All kinds of races and factions gather here in the border zone. It's one of the few places in NIX with underground shelters of this scale, protection from the cold, and alright, here you go. Drink this. How is it? It's a much more improved calming potion compared to the one I gave you previously. Good. Good thing it works on you too. You should be able to hold out for a while. My calming potion research has come a long way since seeing my sister again and Janice. No, really. Thanks to you, I was reunited with my sister. And I got to meet Janice too. I've always been grateful. Now then, let's look into Clay. I'll ask around on my end. You check the black market for information. Let's see what we can find. Check the black market for information.
Yeah?
Did you find out anything? If it was a blonde male wizard, then it must have been Clay. But why of all places would he head for the Archaeum Fortress? Alright, first, let's find Clay and ask him ourselves. But you absolutely can't approach the Archaeum Fortress alone. Even the Archaeum Legion can't readily maintain supplies in NIX, so they don't dare lay a hand on the border zone merchants' carts. If you ride one of those carts, you should be able to get close to the Archaeum Fortress. I'll speak to a merchant I know. I'll make the arrangements, so please be careful.
That adventurer, are you? So, you're that adventurer, are you? Martinet told me about you. I used to serve with the Resistance myself, back in the day. I'll help you. As long as there's no fighting at the border zone, that's good enough. Can't let those Archaeum scum strut around here in NIX. Here, climb aboard. Up you get now. This is the Archeum Fortress. This way. This way. Don't do anything that draws attention. This is as far as I can help. Watch them, don't die.
I'm hearing things.
Is my shift over yet?
No one can stop Lord Khazar's plan. No one at all. Glory to the Archeum Legion!
Stop. How did you make it all the way in here? No, I was just surprised, that's all. I came here following Clay's traces. It looks like he really is here after all. Fine, let's move together.
While following Clay's trail, you witnessed an Archeum execution ceremony and encountered Iska once again. The traces left behind made it clear that Clay had continued deeper in the same direction. But the farther you went, the more dangerous the situation became.
Yes, I do. I'll check this side.
Adventurer! Adventurer, I'm glad to see you here. What brings you all the way here? Did something happen? You mean the message from my mother was fake? That's quite an extraordinary ability. I mean, it's impressive, considering even I couldn't detect it. I've been investigating what those Archeum scum are plotting. It looks like they're up to something big. You've already uncovered quite a bit, but we still don't know exactly what they plan to do with the abyssal media. We need more information. Will you help me? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I'll check this side. You, please take the other way.
The elves created bizarre things, even in ages long past. Volcanus born to stop the invasion from Diabolica. An abomination made from a gorilla and an armored beetle. Hardly something one would associate with elves. Still, that blue monostone embedded in its chest is truly desirable. How long can it endure within the red fog? That is worth testing.
Vegamore. I do not know where that colossal life form comes from, nor where it goes. But with this red fog, if even that massive creature can be corrupted by the red fog, then claiming not only NIX, but all of Silesium will only be a matter of time. Please wait for me, Lord Kazar.
I intend to awaken Romus and her dragon. The problem, if I can...
Was it a cat with Tabat, I wonder?
Adventurer, are you hurt? That was close. Who would...
Adventurer, out of the way! Destruction spear! Spear of fury!
My, such a shame to lose a specimen like you.
If only you'd come just a little later, Clay. I suppose we can take things slowly. It was a pleasure meeting you. Until next time, love. Bye!
Alright. Adventurer, are you alright? That woman is Lavelle, one of Kazar's lieutenants. If she's seen someone even once, she can perfectly imitate not only their appearance, but their skills and even their voice. Lavelle sent the transmission to Luna Zero using my mother's voice. I only learned that after arriving here. But how did you end up here, adventurer? I see. So my mother already knew. Even so, I never did get to meet her in the end. Those Archeum. So they're trying to spread the red fog with the abyssal meteor and take control of NIX. If the dragon commander Ramus is revived, and even the massive Vegamore falls into the Archeum's hands, something terrible will happen. We have to stop them. You said the Etherean has come to NIX, correct? I'll try opening a teleport magic circle through the Etherean's dedicated line. Please wait a moment.
Clay,
Iska, so you've come!
Glad I found you, Clay. I heard a commotion. What happened? Being able to imitate someone else perfectly, that's a seriously troublesome ability. We need to be careful. You take Clay and get him out of here first. Then find Janice. I'll stay behind and dig a little deeper into what the Archeum is planning. I'm certain they're plotting something even bigger.
Let's see. The Etherean signal... I've got it! Alright then. I'll open the magic circle.
Please be careful, Clay.
You too, Iska.
You eventually found Clay inside the fortress, but it turned out to be Lavelle, one of Khazar's lieutenants disguised as him. At a critical moment, the real Clay appeared and exposed Lavelle's identity, and she vanished. Clay then told you that the Archeum was trying to seize Ramus, who could command dragons, along with a colossal being known as Vegamore.
Khazar's lieutenants finally started moving too. And with the red fog already this bad, things have only gotten worse. Until now, they were little more than rumors. None of them had ever shown themselves openly. We'd only managed to identify a few names. I will report this separately to Captain Da Vinci. Oh, and thanks to the auroral path you connected, some resistance forces have descended into NIX and moved into position. Thank you. Adriana also said she was worried about her sister and headed down to the surface using the ether suit. She's probably on her way to the border zone by now. And have you by any chance heard anything about Janice? That's bad. I can only hope nothing has happened to her. Yes. Look at the red fog below us. Right now. We desperately need Janice's strength and judgment.
The red fog has spread this far already. This is no ordinary situation. It's only a matter of time before the red fog swallows not just the border zone, but all of NIX. We must find my mother as soon as possible. She'll definitely know what to do. No, I still can't get any magical communications through. For now, let's head to the border zone where information tends to gather. If it is inside of NIX, I can open a teleport magic circle. I'll do that now. Huh! Let's go, adventurer.
Together as Clay, you safely rejoined the Etherean. Activating the auroral paths through the star beacon had allowed some resistance forces to be deployed to the surface of NIX as well. But at the same time, you received...
What do we do?
Stop. We're done.
There's no way.
You're back. When I returned, Martinet told me that you had already gone to look for your ally. Thank goodness. The red fog has spread all the way into the border zone. I can endure this much with the power of my star fragment, but the others can't. Cerise is inside, keeping the routes under control, and caring for those overtaken by the fog. In all that,
Even Cerese's younger sibling was caught in it. She can barely hold herself together right now. That's the medicine you used on me, isn't it? But I couldn't ask you to give up the last one for us. Right, if it's Martinet, she might be able to analyze its composition and save people with it. Go to Martinet. Quickly. Please show that medicine to Martinet. Hurry.
This is an emergency. The red fog has reached all the way into the border zone. It's spreading far faster than we anticipated. You're right, we need to find my mother. But saving the people in the border zone comes first. I'll hold things back here. Go! I'll do everything I can to contain the spread with my magic. If I adapt a spatial distortion spell, I should be able to hold out for a while. I've already been through the red fog once before. I think I've developed at least some resistance since then. Don't worry about me. Go, quickly! I'll stop the spread somehow. Get down there, now.
I will help you.
That power. A star fragment. Thanks.
It's over. We're done.
It hurts so bad.
We're all gonna die!
What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
Bring me water! Hurry! You there! Stop rubbing your eyes! Cover your mouth now!
With medicine this weak, how can we... Are you all right? You! Don't tell me your mother frenzy is all right. Did you find Clay? Oh, thank goodness. While you were away looking for Clay, the red fog broke through the magic core's protection and seeped rapidly into the border zone. The border zone withstood most cold and demonic energy thanks to the magic core, but once the red fog got in, Cerise rushed to move people first, evacuating them where the fog was thinner. Even so, Cerise moved quickly enough that we were able to keep things from getting worse. But some people had already been consumed, so I was using the calming potion I made for my sister, and the one I gave you before, as something to ease the pain. The worst off among them is Cerese's younger sibling, Kaylee. And even so, Cerise is still insisting on staying to protect the border zone. I only wish I could be sure this medicine of mine would work. Right now, I can't make any promises. Medicine made from fruit that purifies the energy of the red fog? Then, yes, this might work. But you said this was the last one, didn't you? Are you sure you're willing to use it? All right, I'll try. Just give me a moment. Let's see. The composition of this remedy is... Right. If this does that, then I can combine it like this. It's done! It's done! It's done! I mixed the berry remedy you brought with the calming potion I made. If they drink this, it should drive the red fog's energy out of their bodies.
Take this purifier to Cerise, quickly. I'll take care of the others. Thank you, truly. All right, I'm counting on you.
You're back. But you're with the Resistance. And yet, you still want to give me that remedy. The last one remaining. Right. Kayla's over here.
The moment the vigilante leader Cerise realized how bad things had become, she swiftly ordered the townspeople to take shelter in areas where the contamination was weaker, minimizing the damage. But when even her own younger sibling was overtaken by the red fog, in the midst of the chaos, she too began to lose herself. You delivered the berry medicine to Martinet, who combined it with a calming potion to create a new type of purifier.
And soon, magic won't keep it out forever. Ah, Martinet's here too. Looks like things have settled down a little.
Thank you. Truly, thank you. My sibling and the people here are alive because of you. The moment I saw my sibling collapse, I almost lost myself. As the vigilante leader, that's a disgrace. Thank you for saying that. You and that wizard Clay. So there are still people like you in the Resistance. I see that now. It's an old matter. You needn't concern yourself with it. And did you say that you were looking for a blonde wizard woman as well? I've heard of a long-haired blonde wizard who was heading in the direction of Shamir's tower. That area is covered in a cold so severe no one should even be able to approach it. And lately demonic energy has been leaking from that place as well. At first I thought little of it. But now, I think the woman you're looking for may be the very same one. So I decided I had to tell you. And take this stone. It will help you. It's a relic that can ward off any cold.
At least the border zone has weathered the worst of it for now. The magic Adriana and I put in place should hold the fog back for a while. Yes, I heard as much myself. I'm certain it's my mother. But even if that isn't the case, we have to hurry to Shamir's tower without delay. Right now, we need to restore Shamir's fading power there and drive this red fog back. If we fail, the Archeum will swallow all of NIX. Ramus and even Vegamore will fall into their hands as well. Yes, we don't have time. Let's go.
Using the purifier Martinet made, you saved the people.
Careful! Never end! Taste my dagger! The rift to Diabolica has widened further. We have to get to the tower. here! Taste my dagger! Good job. Over here. Quickly! Look! Over there! Mother! Please wake up! I'll try to melt it. It's not melting! What do I do?
Sorry to interrupt such a tearful mother and son reunion. But try thinking of the audience, too. It gets boring if it drags on too long. Oh my, you two darlings made it all the way here.
Together with Clay, who declared that the red fog could no longer be left unchecked, you headed to Shamir's tower to restore Shamir's power and drive the red fog away. Breaking through the brutal cold, the red fog, and the leaking demonic energy, you finally reached the tower, only to find Janice collapsed on the floor. But that too was Lavelle, disguised as Janice.
We don't know what else may happen, so let's hurry inside. Yes.
I survived thanks to you and Clay. It's still terribly cold, but thanks to the sacred relic you used, I can at least move. And Clay has also cast healing magic on me. More importantly, why are the two of you here? What happened? I see. I discovered that the Archeum had brought 3 abyssal meteors into NIX, and was spreading the red fog with them. And I learned of Lavelle's existence as well. I sent Adriana ahead in case something happened. But if you and Clay are here, then I was too late. Thank you. I also learned that Shamir's power was weakening under the Red Fog's influence, and that demonic energy had started leaking out from the Diabolica rift. So I gathered all of my own magic into the power radiating from Shamir's tower, and tried to freeze the red fog and demonic energy spreading across all of NIX in one stroke. But the cold here was far stronger than I expected. My magic kept draining away, and in the end, I froze over as well. They say that when someone expends all their magic, their hair can turn white. It's nothing serious. I'm all right. Thank you. And first, please check on Shamir's condition. After defeating Lavelle, you and Clay activated the hidden passage within Shamir's tower and reached the... No, Clay. Hold on a little longer.
No! Mother! The adventurer!
Just hold on a little longer, Clay.
The red fog is gone.
No, not gone. Just frozen. Still, we did it, thanks to you.
Mother!
Goodness.
Adventurer, the red fog and the demonic energy are gone. It worked! Yes. Let's take my mother to the Ethereum at once. I'll open a magic circle.
Janice and Clay plan to combine their magic and use Shamir's power to drive the red fog away.
Ethereum is an airship that can travel across dimensions using floating stones as a medium. To counter the ever-growing evils of the Archeum forces, the Resistance utilized every bit of magical engineering known to them to build this massive battle airship.
I may be old.
Be sure to bring more coin next time.
You're back! Not only did you find both Clay and Janice, you even drove back the red fog. You've done more than enough. Still humble as ever. Thanks to you, NIX remains standing in its white glory. You have every reason to stand proud, truly. But the Archeum Legion, the Solavian Order, the Abyssal Meteors, and Lavelle as well. Things have never been easy, but the battles ahead will be harder still. Leave the investigation to us for now. You should take some time to rest.
Thank you,
Adventurer,
Julia.
well done.
I'm deeply grateful to you. You've done something extraordinary. Yes, I'll be all right after a little rest. Please, don't worry too much. Had you been even a little late, the Archeum would have swallowed Nix whole. Especially at the very end. Without the power of your star fragment, it would have been impossible to restore Shamir's power and amplify it further. This was only possible because of you. Is this over? I'm not sure. The Abyssal Meteors are frozen for now, but the Archeum Legion has already built a fortress in NIX. Could this be the end? Or is the Archeum Legion after something else? I can't say for certain. That remains to be seen. As Captain Da Vinci said, leave the investigation to us for now, and get some rest. The cold, strengthened by Shamir...